Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Oh my goodness. I think I put Wednesday in the comment or in the description. I have my child here with me today. You want to say hi, Ivy? Hi. So, yeah, this was kind of a late notice post. Just wanted to come on here, give some updates, check in, and hold you all up for the solstice, the shortest day of the year here in the Northern Hemisphere. And I'd had hoped to post some other videos. We'll see if I can get that out. Unfortunately, internet and all those things with moving can be a bit of a challenge.
It's gone.
It's gone, yeah. We don't have any to
My life is slipping away.
And we're doing the best that we can. So I have some cards here. We'll connect to a bit of this like collective energy. And yeah, let me know in the comments, how are you doing? What's new in your life? What are you holding up for yourself as you begin this sort of solstice chapter? And yeah, just going to lift each and every one of you up, your intentions, wherever you might be kind of facing some challenges, and also celebrating your wins. So whatever's showing up for you, just inviting you here for a moment to take a deep breath in, filling your belly and your chest, and letting it out as we all center and connect here. Inhaling again, exhaling it out, inhaling and exhaling. And I want to invite you now to imagine yourself in a globe, a snow globe. You're tuning in from somewhere, maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. The snow globe is this crystal ball filled with liquid, and usually you can shake it up and snow starts to fall on some scenic image. So just imagining yourself in a snow globe with whatever scenery, with whatever environment you desire. Maybe it's in the forest and there's natural space with mountains and trees. Perhaps you're in a city with the tall skyscrapers, the filled streets, and the pretty lights. Wherever your environment is, just imagining snow starting to fall, lightly touching your skin. Feeling the cool wetness of that snow as each snowflake in its own beautiful, perfected uniqueness touches your skin, lands on the tip of your nose, on your eyelashes, on your cheeks, on your arms and hands. Really getting the sense for each drop that touches you and begins to slowly melt away. This winter wonderland, this magical time of new beginnings. We're going to call to your guides, your ancestors, to those angels to be present with you here today through the weeks to come as we wrap up 2023, that any messages and guidance be made clear and illuminated for each individual here and watching for all of humanity. May that awareness be increased tenfold. So let's pull some cards as you take a deep breath in for the collective energy. Hey Kaylee, ooh, Merry Christmas.
Kaylee. Don't we know Kaylee?
I don't know if you've met Kaylee. Have you?
Kaylee.
I met her at City and Full, where I work.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Kaylee.
This is my daughter. And that no one can, well, we can't hear them. People can hear us. All we can do.
She can text.
Yes, she can.
She can text.
Yes. Ooh, okay, let's see.
She can hear us, but she can text what she wants to say.
That's true. So also, folks, if you would like a personal card pulls, you can let me know. We'll just do the collective reading right now. Ooh, this is fun.
Why are they bent?
Why are the cards bent? That's a great question. I'm not really sure why.
Hi, Kaylee.
No, you haven't met her. This is, Ivy. Okay, folks, so first off, we have the Emperor here. So, I wanted to say something during the meditation about the fieriness of our being. How when the snow touches our skin, it's like our heat, it melts things. So there's something about that fiery energy here of like the potentiality that is us as we enter into the solstice, as we enter into this kind of next chapter. I say that because the Emperor is Aries. It's a very fiery, the beginning, and technically this would be like the marking of the beginning of the spring. So it's like, again, this sort of sense of a new cycle beginning here is how I want to identify this. I believe, oh my gosh, I don't mind blanking, but the Emperor Hay is the window. So where are we perceiving things through our viewing? What are we looking? And it's funny, I'm looking out the window right now. So there's something about that, like where is that we are looking with this fiery energy that can really take us forward? He's holding this wand. He's holding something there. And then we have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So to me, this is just really highlighting this sort of pathway here. Yes, moving, there's something new that's happening here. There's something collectively engaging.
Big house.
And yes, exactly.
Big house.
It's like what also has to happen though within this place of like movement. Again, we talk about this often, it seems, on this channel. It's like the release of things that no longer serve us, okay? But I want to point out that these two cards were in reverse. So I just want to kind of say, like, look at them, I guess, from this angle. Funny how both of these, or all of these beings, are sort of like falling, but in this position, it looks completely different. September again being that hangman energy of the perception change of surrender. Like when we see this, it's kind of like almost like this like dramatic kind of like falling back. Here we have these two individuals that are falling upwards.
He looks tired.
This guy looks, he does look a little tired, doesn't he? He's just like, let's just relax. We've been talking about this, how it can be stressful to engage with the constant like movement or the things that need to be done. And there will be this period of rest that can happen. So within this place of seeing through the window and using this pause, so to speak, to build that internal flame, this internal fire, so that then whatever needs to kind of be shaken up and the path, again, because there's going to be success within this no matter what, how is it that you can, I want to say, because the Wheel of Fortune is related to Kaf as well, so this open hand receiving. How can we be in the place of rest so that the internal fire can blossom and bloom, and the things that no longer need to be there can just be released, and we can also be in receptivity mode, okay? So we're going to pull, I feel like just one more of these for some reason. Over top is like, dare I say, clarifying. There's something there, Spirit. Let's see what this has to say.
Have a name, Haley.
No, I don't. You met Haley, yes. Your auntie's friend.
Yeah, Haley.
That's a different person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Two Haleys right now, Mom.
This is Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Maybe you can't read that from where you are. Okay.
It's blurry.
So we have, what is this? Four of Wands, okay. So this to me, the Four of Wands, again, that celebratory thing, it's almost like crossing the finish line. Oh, so just inviting you to kind of breathe in that energy of, and imagining for yourself, if there's something that you're facing right now that feels very much like, oh, it's like dragging your feet. It feels sort of like it's just been, I'm going to say like barricade or blockage or hurdle after hurdle. It's like now this sort of victorious finish line. You're basically there, okay? Let me just count some numbers here. For 18, what is this? 16. And math is fun, 34. right?
Wait, what do you
34,
mean?
34
What?
and 7.
You trying to
I'm calculating
what?
which all the card numbers. So when I believe this gives us 34, which all reduces down. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 is the card of the Chariot. So that's the 2023 card. So to me, this is just, again, like this movement. It just really feels like this has been like the collective readings for this whole entire, like, 3 months. It's, oh my goodness.
3 months?
It's been a long time. I feel like it's just,
Done this before?
no, well, however long it's been. Yeah. So we have the isolation card. So, I mentioned here earlier about kind of being in that place of just peering through the window. I really do feel, again, this like neat, it's like meditating, peering through and seeing. What versions of the window can you look through? Does it need to be you even sitting in front of a door or a window itself and just peering?
Many.
Just a minute left.
Many windows.
Many windows. The other option here, you could get like a picture frame or a mirror itself. If you use a scrying mirror and just like look as if you're peering through and seeing beyond it, okay? Because blue being the throat chakra, there's something about the divine communication that's coming through to you. And this isolation card, this need, which can be a hard one, especially as we come into the season of holiday time, people wanting to gather. How is it that you can be in isolation, or at least limit the engagements in a way so that it doesn't drain you as you finish this race, this year of 2023 ultimately. So we're going to pull one of these for the collective light card. What is this message, Spirit? And yeah, I feel like there's really something coming through the third eye as well. Like, so there's this connection of the vision, of seeing, okay? What is it that you are seeing? And perhaps at this point in time, it's really important for you to tap into that source so that all of this process and the ease that can come, the receptivity that can come through the being. Even before we started, I was feeling this, like, I was just sitting here. I was actually supposed to have an appointment with someone right now, and they didn't show up for the call. And I was like, it's just funny. Part of me feels this sense of, yeah, maybe it's just like just being in like in the stillness and not having to do things. Can I be okay with that and still receive? And it really does bump against edges of like, but you got to prove something. You got to, like, your worth is in working, or or what else could you do then? And it can bring up so much stuff. I feel like I've talked about this for a while. And yet also within the isolation, within the quiet mode, there can be this power and receptivity that happens. And it's like, what I think, and this is kind of where this card comes in, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, okay? So there is this initiatory energy that comes with isolation, with the hermiting. Range Rover is driving by, so here we go. There is...
One. My mom wants a Range Rover.
Yes, I like those vehicles, they're nice. And this idea that, like, the repetitiveness, the repeat pattern for the collective of the isolation of that initiation, okay? So that those gifts and abilities can come through.
Like a Range Rover.
Like a Range Rover. A gas-efficient Tesla Range Rover. If Elon Musk could get on that.
No, Elon Musk can do almost anything.
What?
Elon Musk can give you like any car.
He could
if
probably,
they have it.
Yeah, maybe, I guess so, hey.
Okay, let's see. How many times she's been saying this every day. You know how much I want a Range Rover? And I'm like, Mama, yes I do. I know how much you want one.
Day. Yeah,
Almost.
Okay, let's read the comments. This feels very resonant for me. I'm in my 9 personal year right now in numerology. 2024 will be my 1 year. Ooh, yeah. Lots of endings right now. Quiet time, letting go, reflecting, contemplating, and getting ready for what's next. I feel that. Ooh, I'd be curious. I'm not sure what my number is. I'd have to check, but thank you for saying that, Kelly.
LOL.
The Range Rover. You're telling everyone my secrets. What is this? I told you
not
not
a
to talk.
secret
It's not a
anymore,
secret.
Mother.
Well, it's never been a secret. I think most people that know me know my affinity to the Range Rovers. Range Rover, Land Rover. Anyways, Kay, thank you, Kaylee, for sharing that. And Yeah, we'll open the floor up to people. I don't know how many people there are.
Can we
People
actually
coming.
open the floor though?
Well, I mean, like, if anyone
Can
wants
we
a
actually
personal
open
card
the
reading.
floor?
Remember what I said about you sitting in the room with me.
You need to be funny sometimes, Mother.
We're not comedians here.
She's
She's a boogie gal.
yeah.
Hi, Tahira. Hello. Okay, yeah, it's nice to see you. Yeah, thanks, folks, for joining in. I know it's last minute. I didn't do the Moon Day live we ended up moving way sooner than we expected, and it's just been organizing life and being without internet. So in the next week, hopefully next week we'll have the internet set up, and then videos and all that good stuff will be showing up again.
My life is still slipping away without the internet.
You're still alive and breathing.
Am I
You're
though?
fine.
Am I?
So if anyone would like a card, again, membered, community membered folks get kind of the priority with the card readings. That you can let me know. We'll pull some cards. If you are just joining in, you can watch the replay for the collective card reading. But yeah, I will open that up. Yeah, thanks for hearing. What's happened?
Wait, what? What does it say?
Can't read that, hey?
It's too far.
It is really small to read.
Yes, please, a card. Lord help me.
Lord help me. Okay, dear, we'll pull some cards for you. Let's start with this. Lord help you. So I'll just invite you here to take a deep breath into your womb space. So just beneath your belly button, some energy there. We have the joy card for you first off. So this energy of oh yeah, Kaylee. What's my birthday? November 8th. 86. Yes. Thank you. So Tahira, with that womb space breathing, there's something there moving. And actually it's interesting because what I'm feeling, it's almost like a sadness from like pain or pain from sadness. It feels like, you know, especially as women, there can be a lot of things that happen within our womb space. Whether it's like just through the menstrual cycle, so if there's something with bleeding, like really seeing this as like a shedding. Okay, a shedding towards this place of the joy. Like, you know, we were just talking about before how things need to kind of clear energetically. You want to see the card?
Joy.
Yeah, it's a joy card. It's a beautiful card. And I wonder how much movement can be of support for you right now, Tahira. Like, with supporting you on whatever this sorrowful sort of pain is.
And it helps you get through journeys to the world and journeys to other places.
Journeys? Is she traveling somewhere?
Make sure you drive safe on those icy roads.
Yes, that's a great way to put that.
Lots and lots of icy roads.
Okay, well, it's interesting because we have this green card. So if there's someone right now, it says trickery. If there is someone right now who's like luring you with something, really the invitation here to tap into that womb, and I think this is kind of the parts of what's happening, is it's clearing something, okay? There's something clearing for you to trust your own intuition. In this picture, we have the squirrel with a bucket full of acorns and the dragon who's holding this giant acorn, kind of like being like, hey, like, here, come here, I got this big thing. It's like, well, the dragon doesn't look the most safe. It's like, well, why wouldn't the squirrel just go with its bucket of acorns, which you can much more easily manage? Sometimes the things that look shiny and big aren't necessarily the better thing, okay? So really tuning in, what is it that seems to be shining, okay? Your daughter said dream themes or travel. Is that what you said? She's like, no, but maybe that's what you heard.
Got a heart. Got a heart. I saw a heart. Who posted the heart?
Who knows?
Who posted the heart?
Hearts show up sometimes. Anyways.
Whoever posted the heart, say something. So I want to know who posted the heart.
Oh, child.
Please.
Okay, let's keep tuning in. I want to see what this trickery card is. Okay, so we got the strength card. You have the Ace of Pentacles there as well. You got a lot of pentacle cards. I just want to say a few cards kind of tipped over, but I'm not going to pull those all out. You have Strength and you have Ace of Pentacles. So to me, this is just representing as well that area of the, you know, maybe this is a theme even for you coming up here in the next year. You also have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So I just want to point out again, this energy, almost this energy of what seems to be the distraction for you, just like that squirrel. It's almost like it's actually like the opposite of the squirrel, where our attention can seem to be like on one thing, when in actuality the best thing for us is the hand holding out, spirit holding out the gift. In this case it's the cup, but here with the Ace of Pentacles you have the spirit holding out the coin. Okay, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So this year, almost like 2024, coming into this place of really tapping into this gold, into this focus on the things that bring you joy, because it's also yellow, lots of yellow here, and then we have the green with the trickery, and you listening to the intuition, your body, listening to your womb as to what that is that spirit wants to bring forward for you. Oh yeah, thanks for reading the comments. She mentioned travel. Oh, sorry, I sent the heart. Oh, she sent the heart here.
Yeah, I know. So I was going to talk to you.
And then we have the play card. So it says here, dear, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Well, that's what joy is. How can you move your body? How can you get into that place of just really shining your light and expressing yourself? And I think I've mentioned this before, because kids can be a great thing for that and supporting us, you know. And it doesn't need to be something that maybe you've perceived it to be as the fun. You know, like there's certain things in our past, it's like, oh, well, this was fun, or I have to spend money for it to be fun, or whatever the case might be. Kind of getting the sense that here it can be really anything that you desire for it to be, okay? So we're going to just pull one more card of this. Do you want to pull one of these cards? Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to ask if you wanted to pull it, and then it went
I want to pull.
Did you see where it went?
No.
Here, I'm just going to back out. Oh, there it is.
Can I pull a card?
Sure, we'll do two then. Oh, we have a death card.
Oh!
This doesn't always mean it's bad. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. A lot in her readings. I've been playing more with my son. Yeah, I feel like it's shown up for you before, hey? Okay, what does this one say?
It's basically the same. It's another flower.
It's a mandala. So you have death and you have balance. So the death says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So just tapping into these cards, the mandalas, the energy of this birth, death, rebirth process in your life, Deira, and bringing that play and that joy, and really tuning into where Spirit is giving you, granting you that the blessings, having the strength to look at that truly as it is. There's nothing, because nothing is, you know, even with this trickery card, it's, you know, not to scare or anything. It's like, this just shows me that, like, whatever this beast is, you will have dominion over. You will have the ability, or you do have the ability to support, okay?
Someone set another heart.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm wondering.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Nice to have you here. If anyone else is present would like a card pulled, you can let me know. I'm contemplating probably Christmas Day. There will be no Moon Day Live. We'll see what happens there. If you would like to tune into the Saturday Ouroboros 713 or Ouroboros 713 gathering, you can do so. Sorry I couldn't do this past Saturday. I kind of had to cancel it last minute. That it should be happening this Saturday morning at 9:30, so you can check that out. Those of them people in the community membership have the free access to that. It's a Zoom call. Okay. Sure, Kaylee, we'll pull you a card. Ooh, okay. Yeah, my kid is hilarious, isn't she? Let's read. You're an 8 year. Okay. Lots of mastery of your talents and gifts this year. 2024 is my 9 year. That makes sense. Oh, God.
Oh, there's somebody. Oh, I will be there.
Sweet to hear. Yeah, I hope to see you there on Saturday. Okay, Kaylee, let's get some cards for you. How are you so hot?
I'm wearing.
You're wearing a sweater.
And it feels cold.
Oh, you feel cold.
You're cold.
Oh, I feel hot.
Can I pull a card?
I will let you pull a card at some point. So for Kaylee, let's see. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Star, and the Knight of Wands. That's interesting, hey? Yes, it's a naked woman. She just wants to make sure we're pointing out the vulnerability. The vulnerability that it takes to become like a master of what it is that we are doing or creating in our reality. Then the vulnerability it comes to acknowledge the thoughts that maybe we have seen as, I want to say unworthy, but like more so from the place of like immature or undeveloped, not from a negative space, just because, but more so from the place of this is how life is. We have certain thoughts, we have certain beliefs or processes, and that's okay, Kaylee. Like, it's about being willing to acknowledge them, do the work to support and nurture the ones that do need to stick, and develop further, and let go of the ones that can go back into the earth, okay? Because there's something here that's really potent that's going to support you with moving forward, with taking the action in your life and supporting yourself in a way that
you love yourself.
You love yourself. There you go. Okay, I like that. I want to just show at the bottom of the deck we had the Queen of Swords. So to me, this is showing that like maturity level of you tapping into the feminine thought forms, the feminine way of how you can exist in this reality, and this is a really great opportunity for you. Okay, so let's see one of these chakra cards for Kaylee. Yeah, didn't I say something about like unworthy thoughts before? So we have insecurity. I thought I did at the beginning. Underdeveloped. Like, we have this root chakra card of insecurity. Okay, so I want to again point out this. Here we have this like devil that's kind of in the heart space. It's just like layers of something that we've kind of kept, so to speak, hidden. It's just a part of the self, the shadow part. It's nothing bad, it's nothing wrong. Again, like those underdeveloped thoughts aren't bad, okay? They just exist, okay? It's like, yeah, there's something about this protection, and I just want to point out how this guy here is like shielded. The masculine energy, like that many women hold, can be like shut off and just like action, do this, and like don't show any vulnerability. But then we have the feminine who's open and completely nude. Maybe this is an activity or an exercise you can do, Kaylee. It's like literally just like, if you have privacy in your home and it feels safe for you to do so, strip down and just be bare and observe yourself and embrace your body and see within that embrace, like what insecurities show up, what thoughts show up that then you can just see and really start to peel through those layers to the root of whatever that wound is, okay? So
maybe if you need it, if you have a backyard, just go in your backyard and meditate. If you have trees, meditate in between the trees where it's nice and calm.
Nice and calm between the trees, you can meditate?
Yes, yeah. Or if there's lots of cars honking like us, just go somewhere else, like to a park or forest.
Okay, thank you, Ivy. Okay.
Stars.
So we have 3 cards that came out with the Mandala Soul Journey cards. There's friendship, there's doubt, and there's empathy. Okay? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So if there is someone right now that is like in your life, and maybe I want to just point out, like, this is how I'm kind of perceiving it. So it's like there's a friend in your plate, a relationship that's in your life. And maybe it's like bringing up even some of these insecurities. The reminder here is like the doubt that might be there, just letting go that maybe you don't understand fully why that relationship exists, and also recognizing the gifts of empathy that you hold and also that individual holds, because that's oftentimes the mirror, okay? So doing what you need to protect your energy around certain people, to balance that so that you don't feel run down or overworked or overly emotionated, that's the word I want to use. Like sometimes certain people can create that energy in us because of their own stuff, whatever, and also because of the mirror, and it's just like those deepest wounds can be really uncomfortable to engage in. And it says here, I release the need to know all the answers, and I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So whatever that is, just calling those angels and those guides to support with clearing any congestion in the seeing or the perceiving of any situations within relationship, even the relationship with yourself, and what gift it can be to have these types of friendships in your life, okay? And I'm just going to pull you one of these cards.
She said great ideas.
No, thank you for reading. These cards are speaking to my soul. Very relevant now, yeah.
This card's
Great ideas, eh? Sitting in the trees, naked. Okay, what does it say? Oh, it says no. This is the no card. Wait, postpone. What's the last word there?
please say no.
Yes, pause and say no, I think it says. So, if this is tied to a relationship or some event or engagement you're being asked to go to, really tuning in with yourself, maybe it's best to, wait to give a response and see what your body is saying. Really understand what it is and your reasons behind it. Even if it means you need to say no and you're feeling like, convinced.
I feel like I don't want to go to this place right now. Maybe I'll just do it next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me going to school today.
Like you going to school today.
I didn't go to school.
You might not want to tell people that on live TV. They'll be like, children's services.
No!
I tell the children. It's a bad joke. Anyways, I
Correct.
hope that makes sense, Kaylee. Oh, hi, Dora King. The card, yeah.
Who's that?
Someone else that just joined. So we'll pull a card for Dora King next.
Hi, Dora.
Anyways, yeah, I hope that makes sense, Kaylee. All the best as you open your vulnerability and continue to engage in relationships that call to you, and recognizing the power of the ones that maybe want to be released slowly.
The card, please.
Yeah, we'll do Dora King.
Wait, who's the fourth person?
I'm not sure. Sometimes people just show up and they just watch. Yeah, see, people come and go. This is the love
Hi, Dora
YouTube.
King.
Anyways, solstice, folks. What are you doing tonight to celebrate your solstice? Fantastic reading.
Both of you. Oh.
Dynamic duo, it says.
What does dynamic mean?
Dynamic is like very expansive and how do we get,
Creative?
what's the word? Sure, it could be anything. It's like dynamite. I
Yes,
think it like that.
TNT
Sure, yeah. It's like big and
and explosive.
Yeah, we could be explosive too.
Explosive.
Oh, interesting. I don't really pull this card too much.
What?
This Eight of Cups. We got a lot of emotional stuff here, Dora King. Yeah, a lot of emotions, a lot of things, And it looks like, yeah, right? So to see all these cups here, it's interesting because it started with the Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the...
Do you want me to hold one?
Sure, thanks. And we have the Eight of Cups. And in here, it's like you've had to walk away from something, or it's coming to a point of walking away, Dora King. Have fun, Kaylee. Yeah. Oh, that would be so awesome.
What is it?
She's going to an event, breathwork and stuff tonight.
Ooh, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. Could be a lot. It could require a lot of work. It's worth it, though.
Good luck.
Great way to shift the mind. That'll be nice. Yeah. We're going to a lovely little magical gathering tonight, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's why you want me to go like that.
Yeah, you're going to. Anyways, okay. So, Dora King, there's something you're walking away from, it seems like. And I just want to point out that you're not actually missing out from walking away. If this is a relationship or something that's been really dear to your heart, I want to point out that we can't see what this man or person's carrying as they wander away from the collection of cups, this treasure of cups. But there's one missing. I can only imagine that this person has taken it. And I can imagine that person is you. And there's a gift inside of new life, of the fish, of eternal life. This fish representation of Jesus. And then we have the Holy Spirit here with the Ace of Wands, that gift of the communion, the holy union that can come from and with spirit. So even though maybe it's a material thing you've been walking away from, Story King, there's going to be some real gifts. And I'm not even sure when the full moon is. Is it next week? Oh my gosh, I think so.
When's
Coming up soon.
Moon?
So
if you guys know when the full moon is, text it.
You let us know in the comments.
In the comments.
Kid watches a lot of YouTube videos. Thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, you take care. Yeah. So I just want to say though. Oh yeah. So Dora King, like, you know, just clarifying. There's going to be rebirth with this whole process. We have the Sun card, the innocent child riding joyfully through the garden, waving the flag, just completely open, and this love, I guess, is how I want to speak. There's definitely something here. Let's pull a chakra card.
The Sun.
And maybe like if this is related to relationship. I will. If this is related, thank you. I will make sure to show it. If this is related to relationship, maybe it's felt like trappedness or something. It feels almost like you've been feeling trapped. It's almost like you are this fish, okay? So seeing whatever this release is, almost being taken out of that, removed and replaced somewhere else.
Like a
replaced.
fish.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be life with this. Yes. I want to speak to this perfection card that was pulled, okay? The root chakra card. I think there's some truth that you need to speak to someone, and it doesn't need to be perfect, okay? Like, I like how this person's holding all the raspberries. Like, raspberries, fruits, you know, they're not perfect. You know, they're delicious, aren't they? You know, like sometimes in a box of raspberries, there's some that aren't like, they might go moldy or like, and also there's raspberries that are all different sizes, all different types. Like, we're not counting like, oh, I'm not going to eat it if it's not like the perfect amount.
That's me.
But there are people like that.
That's me.
Who are trying to reach the sense of perfection that's not possible. So why hold that towards yourself?
It is to me.
Thank you. Okay, let's pull one of these for you, Dorican. This is what is happening. So we have imagination, and we have indecision. Okay, and it's interesting because indecision was kind of in reverse. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And imagination says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So what I'm seeing with these cards is this idea that let go of the indecision. Trust that you are connected and making the best decision for yourself. Even like when we're in relationship and we think it's like, oh, like this has got to be perfect, and then something happens that like it creates some shift in it. That doesn't mean that it was wrong or bad. It's just like, I learned what I needed to learn here. So then using imagination, what is it that you would actually like to see kind of happen? And trust that kind of creative process of seeing and envisioning and letting yourself be in the fantasy, so to speak. They're not overly fantasizing because, you know, we don't need to get stuck in a fantasy world. But we can though, be in that fantasy for times and then take action to create the change. And I really feel like whatever this change is, like you've been kind of sitting on it within this indecision. And now is the time for you to create that movement. Okay, working. So let's pull one of these. And so if you've enjoyed being here, you like these readings, the energy in this space, because again, we're collective, feel free to subscribe. You know, that's subscribe, like, yeah, do all that fun stuff. So you're notified when we come on live and all our other video releases. And feel free to join the community membership as well if that's something that calls to you. You can do so. It's a decent price. You get to join in our Saturday morning gatherings. You get extended card readings and energy healings, and there's going to be other cool stuff showing up in the new year. And of course, I'm always open to receiving your thanks, super thanks, and donations, which there are links in the description to do so. So we have here, Dora King, a soul family card. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So who is it that wants to support you? Ancestors too, that want to whisper to you the words of support, and also your spirit guides, okay? There can be folks in your, there's probably folks in your immediate vicinity as well that maybe are showing up. Can you allow them to show up for you? Okay? And it's okay to ask for help too if that's showing up at all. But lean into those people. They are your mirror reflection. They love you. Even when they don't really necessarily say it, they show it. Okay? And you can see it through the magic that happens when you're with those people.
And remember to share the other videos of my mom's. Share it with your friends or family.
Share it with your friends or family. Or else?
No! Don't do or else. Scare some people.
I'm just joking.
I will pounce on
People can join in if they so choose. We trust that everyone that's here is meant to be here.
There's only 3 people who came.
Yeah, it constantly changes.
That's good. And you did the 40-minute long video.
Well, thank you, folks. We're going to close out here. Hope that made sense, Dora King. We're going to close out here so we can go and do some more unpacking.
Wait, first read her comment.
Yes, it says thank you. It sure helps. Yeah, you're welcome to hear.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
all for being here. So we're going to have some silence, and if you'd like, you can have your eyes closed, open, and we'll together take a few deep breaths in to the belly. So inhaling, exhaling, and dropping shoulders down, relaxing. Inhaling, exhaling out. And inhaling again into the belly and the womb. Pausing on the top and letting it out. And again, imagining here your body, you standing inside a snow globe. And that snow lightly falling and touching your skin, melting each flake as it warms against your skin. The magical place of winter. And that fire that burns inside of you, like that Emperor Aries energy, you can imagine a ball of light in your womb space just below your belly button. And it's glowing brighter and larger with each breath. Centering you, creating a connection to that deep intuition, to your magical self. Your creativity, to your worth, because you are worthy. Just simply being here, existing on this planet means you are great and you are here for a reason. So whatever you might be up to this holiday season, the solstice, tapping into this power that you are, this gift of spirit. And may Spirit remind you always of who you be, especially in the dark times, because that's the light. You are the light. You can tap that womb space just below your belly button, just tapping it awake. Remembering, embodying the sensations of that energy, that light.
If your foot's asleep, can we tap that?
Sure, you tap whatever you feel you need to tap.
My foot's not asleep. I'm just asking if it's asleep.
Okay, maybe you're picking up on it. And on your next inhale, you can open your eyes, returning into the space. And so thanks, everyone. Looking forward to seeing those of you Saturday morning. And hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday time, if not.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well, hopefully we'll
It's
see
the
them before
shortest
then.
day of the year.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.